Well, it looks like SDCC is deciding to expand their Sonic range just a little bit. Hello everyone, I am Shane. Welcome back to the channel. So, yeah, we were pleasantly surprised to hear announced at this year's San Diego Comic-Con that we're going to be getting a whole new line of Sonic action figures from, I believe it's from SDCC. And this is called Sonic the Hedgehog franchise series. Before, all we were getting were characters from the video games, which is nice and all. But there's some of us, yours truly, that didn't start off with the games. In my case, I started off with the Archie comics, then to the cartoons, and then the video games. But what they announced for the first figure announced for the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise series, even though I am not exactly the biggest fan of the IDW comics, I'm more of a Archie Comics Sonic fan, but I am not going to argue with this one. This one looks cool. If I was to read any story from the IDW comics I've heard about, it would be the one that this Sonic figure is based on. They announced Metal Virus Sonic with Zombot Froggy. Yes, Metal Virus Sonic. And I will say that even though it's basically a basic Sonic, half blue, it has half its normal colors, half silver, the fact that it's based on a comic book version is cool. It is really cool, actually. See an actual comic book version of Sonic in action figure form. Yeah, I know that Jazzwares years ago released some comic 2-packs where they would release 2 basic Sonic video game characters with an old issue of the Archie comics. That's cool and all, but they weren't exactly based on the actual comic book designs of the characters. This one appears to be based on the IDW version of Sonic. So it makes me wonder, if he's the first one announced as part of the franchise series, who were some of the other characters we're going to get? If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that a couple months back I did a video entitled Top 10 Sonic the Hedgehog characters that deserve an action figure. And in that top 10, spoiler alert, I did have 2 characters from the IDW comics that I felt deserve their own character. I ain't gonna say what those 2 characters are. You're gonna have to watch the video to see who I'm talking about. Matter of fact, I'll be a nice guy and provide a link to that video in the description box below this. But I will say that this actually has me excited that we're actually going to get comic book characters now. And hopefully, if some of us are lucky, they might go so far as to include characters from the old Archie comics. I don't know how that would work. Possibly from the older cartoons like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic SatAM, Sonic Underground. Truth be told, I would even accept Sonic X at this point. But I would just love to see them really expand upon this. Because just, if they were to go with Archie Comics, if they could, there are 25 years, actually 24 years, worth of Sonic characters that they could choose from. I mean, there is a very good variety of characters they could choose from. Some may argue with me about that, but I will tell you, there's a good number of characters that they can choose from. But enough about me blabbering about that. What are your thoughts about the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise series being announced? What do you think of them releasing an action figure of Metal Virus Sonic? Do you have it excited, or do you think they should have chose another character to start off with? Honestly, I felt like that was the appropriate one to start off with. If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And be sure to turn on that bell to receive all future notifications for when new videos are uploaded. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.